Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. People who are cold on the surface but kind and tender underneath usually display these three subtle behaviors. You know those people who seem frosty at first glance, but once you chip away their icy exterior, you discover a heart as warm as a summer's day. They're like the equivalent of an iceberg, 90% of their depth hidden beneath the surface. Quite intriguing, isn't it? But here's a real kicker. These seemingly cool individuals exhibit certain subtle behaviors that hint at their inner warmth. Subtle cues that show they are not cold-hearted, just careful about showing their true colors. If you're wondering, how can I recognize such people, or am I one of them? Then you're in the right place. Let's delve into these subtle signs that reveal a kind and tender heart underneath a cool exterior. The first thing is, they are good listeners. Have you ever noticed how someone can make you feel heard, like they're genuinely interested in what you're saying, even if it's just about your mundane day? Well, that's one of the key traits of these seemingly frosty individuals. They may not be the life of the party or the ones dominating the conversation, but they sure know how to listen. They understand that listening is a form of kindness, shows respect and an empathy towards others. These individuals are usually patient and attentive to what you're saying, rather than just waiting for their turn to talk. They aim to understand and not just hear. This might seem like a simple thing, but it's a subtle yet powerful sign of their inner warmth and kindness. Next, they remember the small details. Isn't it amazing when someone remembers the little things about you? Those tiny little details that you casually mentioned in passing, which most people would forget. These frosty on the outside individuals often remember the little things, a subtle yet profound indication of their kind and tender nature beneath. Then finally, they are there when you need them the most. Have you ever had one of those days that felt like a never-ending storm, and just when you think you're about to drown, someone throws you a lifeline? There's something you might have noticed about these seemingly icy individuals. They're not always around, but they are when it counts. They might not be the ones who fill your days with constant chatter or hang out with you every weekend. They may even seem distant at times, but when the chips are down, they'll step up. They're the ones who show up at your doorstep with a tub of ice cream after a terrible breakup. Their actions may not be loud or flashy, but they're meaningful. These people show their kindness and warmth in the most genuine way by being there when you need them the most. Sometimes it's not about who is always around, but who stays around during the hard times. If you found yourself nodding along to these signs, you might be recognizing someone you know, or even seeing yourself in the description, and that is perfectly okay. Remember, being cool on the surface but warm underneath is not a flaw. It's a unique blend of strength and gentleness that makes you who you are. Here is something to consider. True kindness isn't just about how we treat others, it's also about how we treat ourselves. While it's admirable to be there for others, don't forget to be there for yourself too. Start by acknowledging your own needs and feelings. Embrace your warmth, but also embrace your coolness. Both are parts of who you are. After all, as the saying goes, still water runs deep. It's in these depths that we find the most authentic connections and the true essence of who we are. This is the end of today's video. If you've benefited from it, kindly subscribe and see you in the next one.